We are recording.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome back to another episode of Hustle in Venice. We got a special guest, Kennie, with us today.
What's the deal?
We are blessed, man. We're having a great day.
Well, first, I'm glad y'all can have me because them other times you niggas was talking like a nigga was dead and gone in this motherfucker.
No.
Always.
What do we say?
We gonna
No,
keep him in
bro.
mind.
Caleb said amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
Remember when I brought up his name? He said amen.
Oh my goodness,
I didn't
y'all.
even make the correlation, bro. He was preaching.
He said that though when we was talking about it later and shit. He was like, bro, y'all always talk about a
We
nigga
brought
like
him
I'm
back
dead.
from the dead. Brought him back from the
I
dead.
ain't going nowhere, baby. I'm just in the dark. In
And
the
it-
cut. On the belly.
The screen freezes and it says, after this recording, can you come down?
We do the black and white picture.
Yeah.
It says from this date to that.
Ugh.
Untouchable, baby.
No, we're not gonna do you like that,
Smoking
bro.
weed. Spading.
Y'all fucked with the show?
Yes, bro. So
Oh, yes, sir.
they don't know what we're talking about. So why don't you go ahead and tell them?
Well, shit,
Because
last...
you orchestrated the whole thing.
This dude did, he knew, I'll let bro explain it. Explain that shit,
Oh, well,
cuz.
shit. Shout out the homie Otis Duds.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
For sure. That's the homie Terrell grew up with, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I always kept it solid. He doing his resale thing with the whole vintage market, cornering that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like Walmart in the cul-de-sac. You feel me? Really doing his damn thing. But he had put together a nice little feng shui function at the El Terrain or El Terreno. I don't know. I'm probably butchering the
No,
whole
you're
name,
close though.
but
You're close though.
Cowtown, for sure.
Yeah.
He really set it up professionally, set it up nice. Really had that shit going, and
Definitely.
even brought us into play. He didn't have to do that at all.
Oh,
you know what I'm
God.
saying? But we was able to work with him. He was able to work with us.
They showed a lot of love there, too. I ain't
Yeah,
even gonna
bro.
Yeah,
cap.
definitely.
They fucked with us heavy there, so that shit was real solid.
We're definitely
man.
gonna have to do it again. That's
Oh,
all I'm
yeah.
gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
And that's already in the works.
Yes, bro. You
So we
already
just
know.
gotta repeat. It's like that quote I sent you where it was like,
Yes,
you have to do it
yesterday.
more than once to prove it to them. Because the first
Yeah.
time they're gonna think it was luck.
They were like, bro, that shit, man, they just did some shit. But when we come back,
Nobody wanted to show like heavy love because it's like, you got to be consistent. You got to show them, hey, there's a reason why you should be.
We
Some people
perform
don't get it the
love.
first time.
we performed for an hour, my nigga, and like
straight through,
That's
no
what I'm
breaks.
It
saying.
didn't feel like it though.
we ran
No, it
through
didn't.
it.
Nutty shit.
That's why I was talking to you about it, bro, this morning when we was talking about it. I'm like, there's not a lot of people that I know would let they nuts hang in a situation of performing for an hour long in front of people they don't even know how they gonna feel about the music.
A lot of
You know what I'm
people
saying?
ain't even got that much work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So to have that shit,
Have an hour set.
yeah, bro, and we could have did it 2 hours if we wanted to. How
3
many
hours.
songs we got?
On me.
So I already know when we do that shit again, it's gonna be dope. But the crowd was fucking when we got done. Some motherfuckers.
We
came
need to
up
ask for
us.
more time next time. Be like, we want a minute 5. Like, we want to just ask for a little bit more on the
We
next
should,
one.
we should do an hour 30. I don't give a fuck.
Man,
We'll see what's
if
up.
they let us do it,
Yeah,
I'm sure you don't give a fuck.
that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit
I'd
was
love
wild.
to.
It was a great experience.
It was a good experience because it was like everything was on the fly. Like, none of us really knew what to do,
Yes.
but we were just kind of like,
Your ass was working.
we were
bro.
just leaning on each other,
Your
bro. We
ass
were
was
just like
working.
asking the right questions, and we got lucky, bro. Like, things just fell into place. Because trust me, I did not know what I was doing.
Bro, but how you and homie start talking to other white dude, bro, and y'all was over there spitballing. I'm like, I'm gonna let them niggas have it, bro. 'Cause
Hey, bro, shout out to that dude. I don't remember his name.
yeah,
but
he was
Shout out
cool.
to
helped us out a lot.
Cousin
bro.
them, cousin
Bruh
bro, and
them.
them. Brothers and cousins.
Helped us out a lot. A
You
lot.
know what? We just gonna say the Cowtown people.
Yeah,
The
bro,
Cowtown
they was.
folks, they show mad love.
But when they was coming over there fucking with the shoes, the merch, I was
Yeah.
glad that KC Superman was able to.
Yeah,
fuck
definitely
with
shout
it.
out to him as well, man. He was really really kind, really humble. He was like the most grounded dude I've met in a while. Like he was like smiling on his face. Like that's all he was just really positive.
He was happy.
He was just happy, bro. He felt like he was just like doing what he loved.
It's crazy how you don't see a lot of people smile like that nowadays,
No,
bro. Really
no.
be that happy and shit.
People look at the floor a lot. Like I was like surprised. Most people in there were like looking at the floor.
We got some fucking energy.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think that's what a lot of it is too. When you
That's
standing
fair.
on your words, you on your 10 toes, bro, and you got just that. We here and we taking everything. Like mother, they don't know what to do. And then they didn't know how to really take us. They see you and then they see me. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, I don't really know how to take this situation. And y'all selling shit? These y'all shoes? Oh, man, nah.
But this is an LLC, and everything's embroidered.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's beautiful because it all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Because you didn't like cut any corners.
No, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's important.
That's thanks to this dude, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me inhale it.
Having that leadership is important, bro. Having people you can look to for certain stuff, because trying to be an expert in everything, like that fell apart for me recently when we were talking about that. Remember when I was talking about how like,
yes, sir.
I was like, man, like I can't be like really good at 10 different things. I got to be an expert at like 2 or 3 because I'm burning myself out trying to like overextend in these areas.
Oh yeah,
that's real shit. And I was glad that we talked about that, cause I feel, especially with the shit we got growing, we just gotta hit hard on 2, maybe 3 things and just keep it going. We can't stretch ourselves thin. Because I can ain't even gonna cap, the main thing is just money wise. When the money gets there, then we can knock out 10 things, nigga, and enjoy it.
That's fair.
But a lot of it is just coming down to the money and then your mental. I don't think God wants us to be doing everything at one time right now, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
What you about to say? Good to see like you about to say something.
Bro, I'm only hitting this once because I'm trying to keep my wits about me.
You smoke?
I do, that's fair.
There we go. Fuck yeah.
use them downers as uppers, baby.
Opening this up for a minute.
Postal University.
Postal University. It gets haunted. With the
Hey, man. Everyone's like, Hustle University's dead?
Them niggas, bro, they getting used to it now, though. Not calling my supporters niggas, but they already know. I call them graduates niggas, my brothers. All that. It's funny
they
because
know when you're talking to them.
They're saying, like, I'm having people messaging me saying the same shit I say. Yes, sir. Saying that. It's in me, not on me. You know the vibes. I got niggas saying that now. I'm like, man, this shit.
They don't know how deep it is.
We was talking this morning, bro, talking about by the end of next year, I should be at least 50,000 monthly listeners, bro. Last year, I wouldn't even been able to say them fucking numbers, bro.
Those are big numbers. Those are big numbers for anybody who's like listening.
Yeah.
Those aren't like
because you're guaranteed.
That's a lot to ask.
Yeah, because if you got 50,000 monthly listeners, that's mean you're close to like 1 million streams.
That means you're pretty much full time with music.
Yes, bro.
The threshold's like 30,000. So when you're over 20 to 30, you start becoming really serious because 10 to 15% of them you can incentivize to go buy something.
Yes.
So it's like you could easily be making, like you sell a $20 shirt, 10% of them buy it.
Yeah.
That's like 200, 300 people buying a shirt.
Like when we saw them albums.
That's crazy, bro. If you're selling each for like $20, you're making like $400 to $800 just off that shirt drop.
Imagine that.
So you do 4 of those, 4 of those a year.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm looking at it like
pay for your album.
When we saw the album streams, nigga, and you was like, bro, if those was like 3,000 streams, nigga, you would have made so much money, bro.
Well, if it was 3,000, if it was 3,000 sales, because you were able to, so on the new album, you got pretty much almost 4,000 streams 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that's a great example that now you have the capacity to say, hey, but I think it starts with value because I think people jump, like what I said before about the merchandising and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
We're quick to jump to that. But people don't like to get sold to. Gary Vee says that all the time.
Yes, bro. He don't say, he says jab, jab, right hook.
Yeah. So we have to give more because somebody really wise on the phone the other day said to me, you have to give to others and then you'll receive. And I've always kind of like, as of late, I've been like wanting to receive so much that I've kind of been forgetting about that part.
And it's cool.
Forgetting to just like give more. But it is important though. It's like if I want to receive more, I should be giving more. If I'm not, I can't be like bummed out why things are the way they are.
Real shit. I think that's the main thing too. That's why I feel like, especially with us, it's just like how I look at the whole music shit right now. I think a lot of people could get further if they just gave they people everything of them. You know what I'm saying? There's fans and supporters, bro. I feel like dropping a lot of songs, just like what we do in a podcast. Yeah, podcast, interviews, merch, giving them out for free. Like, really put yourself out there, bro. And just, if you love what you're doing, you'll never lose, bro. And that's another thing Gary Vee be saying too, bro. You gotta really love what the fuck you do because you're never gonna look at it as hard work. You nigga, we get in the studio right now, nigga. You said let's do a 12-hour session. And you locked the door and said we can't leave till 12. We do 12 hours. Nigga, we gonna be happy. But a lot of motherfuckers can't do that, bro. A lot of people can't.
Justice says that all the time. Justice will say, he'll be like, dude, I would love to just be able to just wake up and just go record and hang out with you.
Yes,
and just like not have to work anymore.
that's the whole goal,
just have the
bro.
freedom of that.
Yes, bro. Like,
Because it's so much fun to just make music. Like, I don't even like. People think that you like the accolades or releasing it or performing it. That is not as much fun. Like, that's a lot of hard work. That is like, there's businesses for all of those.
yes, bro.
It's the homework side.
Yeah.
You know what's dope?
You just get lost in that, but creating is the fun part.
Yeah, bro. You know what's dope when you in your car, bro, and you listening to a song that you made, bro.
Oh, man,
and
that's the best feeling
and
ever.
it's that feeling like, bro, this shit is hard as
That's the
fuck.
best feeling ever,
That you
bro.
can't. That like I tell my, there's some things in life that I say is better than pussy, nigga. And those is one of the things, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the fucking things, bro.
I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. Creating something from scratch is beautiful. I want the new album. We were designing the artwork and stuff, and we're not
Yeah.
going to say the name.
You're
or
not gonna
anything
say the
or give
name. You're not
anything
gonna say the
away.
name.
Oh,
But
shit.
it's exciting because I can see now that like the story, like the way that we used to make music is changing. You know, like it has to be more stories, emotion. Like it has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be more that we're giving people. That's the whole reason we're doing this.
Yes, bro.
Because we're like, we want to offer more sides of ourselves so that way people can be like, man, these are really genuine dudes. Like I want to mess with them because they're a nice guy, and I'm going to support the music because I support them.
And that's real.
Because
shit.
when you try to do it the other way and make people support this persona of your music, it's like not easy. It's hard.
It's because you're not being who you actually are.
Like people DMing you that is because they resonate with who you are, and they're
Yes,
just
bro.
trying to show you love. Like they're
Yeah.
like, I'm just trying to, you know.
Yeah, hey, bro, let me just
I'm
show
with
you
the
some
movement.
support, bro.
I'm with the movement.
Yes, bro. And you don't get that a lot until you're in it for a while, bro, and you actually care.
And you have to put in the, like you always say, bro, you send that brick emoji all the time. You have to lay the groundwork. You have to be willing to do that.
That's dope that you noticed
I'm
that,
good,
bro. That's dope that you noticed that. Yeah, bro. And then
That's
to do
important.
this shit, and doing this shit with my brother, bro. Like I said, that's the best part about this shit,
Man.
cause you ain't gotta worry about no backstabbing, like how you feel with your brother. Yeah, that's the last
That's
thing
the
you gonna
last
be
thing I'm
thinking.
worried about.
That nigga over here snaking you or faking on some
No, never
bullshit.
that.
No.
Yeah. Justice is the realest dude I've ever met in my life.
That nigga remind me of Travis Kelce.
Bro. I told him, you know what I tell him all the time? I'm like, bro, if you wanted to be in the NFL in 2 years, you'd be in there. Just because of the mindset you have. Like, you're just a like, when you want something, bro, you just go get that shit.
You see that nigga's a good ass plumber and all like that.
Bro, he became a master plumber in like 3-4 years, which is like crazy unheard of.
Crazy shit.
That's like a trade. Like being a master at a trade in
He'll
under
never
10
go-
years
yeah,
is difficult.
He'll never go broke because he can start his own business and do his own time and hours and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, what you about to say? What you about to say?
No, I'm just listening, bro. I'm just getting comfortable. Kenny, you've been in the music industry almost as long as me.
For sure.
What do you think? I want you to give him some gems, bro. I want to get some advice from you because you just have like, you've been through a lot of stuff. Like you won Coast to Coast, right? Like that one live performance thing.
Oh yeah, with
I remember when you told me about that, bro. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just think it's cool, bro. I
it's a
think they should
dope-ass
know
story.
about that.
yeah.
So
I fucking alright.
yeah, go ahead and lay it on him because I don't want to tell it for you. Because I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff. You're gonna be like, that's not how it happened.
Nah, you straight. Alright, you know. So damn, back then I think it was like, I'm talking like back then and shit. It's 2015. And
Just to show how long you've been doing it.
the music game at that time was totally different. Well, it was about to cross over. You know what I'm saying? Everybody my age at that time was still pretty lagging to the whole how to do music at that time. So they're still telling people, you know, about CDs in front of 7-Eleven, passing them out real, you know, greasing palms as far as like talking to DJs, going to strip clubs,
That
getting
New
your
York
shit.
shit.
Yeah. And at that time, the young niggas, they was on, social media. So about time everybody caught on to putting your music on Facebook, niggas was already on SoundCloud. And so it was always a one-time delay. So I was on the Book of Faces, Facebook, and I saw this little ad. Somebody had shared it.
Yeah.
Somebody had shared this ad about Coast to Coast. And I was like, nigga, this could be some janky shit, some fake shit, but I know standing outside passing out CDs ain't it no more. You know what I'm saying? So
And this is when that first started because Coast to Coast was pretty new at that point.
yeah, they wasn't even offering no real cash reward at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I did it the first time. It was me, Trig, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Niggas burned CDs last minute. Everything was unprofessional as fuck.
Man.
But we went to St. Louis. on some humbug shit. Went out there, got a little hotel.
I love this, bro. Keep going.
It was like college weekend, so niggas didn't know that we were supposed to come prepared as far as like booking a hotel. So we had to pay like $600 for a shitty ass hotel because it was last minute, cause it was all out of pocket.
That's
bro.
expensive, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
That's no joke.
Niggas was taxing, bro.
Yeah.
They was not playing.
They knew you were on. Knew you were on
He
schedule.
was on a mission.
They knew. They
Yeah,
knew we
bro, they
was
didn't give a
desperate
fuck.
as hell. So I was like,
They
fuck it,
knew.
nigga. Let me bite that bullet. I'm not about to miss it because I can't find no hotel.
Yeah.
We'll stay in the car on some hood shit, but fuck it though. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Let's be out here. So we go to the show, woo wah wham. End up not winning, you know what I'm saying? But the experience was off the chain for sure. That was our first time ever being on stage. Mine, especially. If you look at the footage, it's old as fuck. Niggas was, you know, staying in the same spot, woo wah wham. So then I did it again the following year. And I think that's the one that I won.
Yes, because you were probably really comfortable. You
Yeah,
got you figured it out,
I knew
bro.
what to
You're like,
do,
all right, I know what to
what's
do this
going
time. I know
on,
what to do
yeah.
this time.
But the key thing with that one is I didn't let it discourage me from trying it again, you know, and I won it that second time.
Yeah.
And I won an all expense pass to the whole convention down there in Miami, you know what I'm saying? And the shit was hella lit, you know what I'm saying? Didn't end up winning that, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, you know, it's got its details, it's got its whatevers, but
It's part of it.
yeah, you know,
Politics.
it was $25,000 on the line though. You know what I'm saying, for a winner.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, and I was like, you know, that shit hurt. Nigga drove 26 hours down there. You
I
know
would have
what I'm saying?
cried. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, it almost got that deep. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, the experience coming back. You know what I'm saying? The homie,
Oh yeah.
the homie almost died coming back. You know what I'm
Back.
saying? So, shit was wild. Shit was real wild. So, came back, then I fell off. I came back, went to jail for like 9 days, lost my job at the railroad, and
That's
after
tough. That all happens back to back too.
yeah, I mean they
That's
hired
usually the
me
way it
again,
goes, though.
but- Yeah, and so then I was like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let this music shit stop, but at that time, a lot of the promotion was different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I'm hitting them different. Like, well, shit, if I push one song to 100 listeners, you know what I'm saying? That's 100 listeners, right? But really, the game at that time was changing to where it's like, nah, make one person listen to 100 songs.
Yeah.
Because you'll fuck around and get 2 people to listen to.
So it's quantity over quality at that point.
That's when it was changing to, but I still want to keep quality in it. That's
I'm
why
just saying the rest of the industry, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. After everybody, after Lil Wayne did what he did, as far as like mixtape.
He set the pace.
Yeah, on top of it still being like quality lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It really changed the game to where now niggas really didn't know what to do as far as like age wise. Now the game is changing every 5 years instead of every 10. That's a whole generation.
Yes,
True,
cuz.
true.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, on top of the fact, I forgot what Nip had said, but there's this thing, it's a name for it, where things have to advance every so amount of time. So, every 3 years, the iPhone has to advance.
Evolve or
Yeah.
evolution.
It pretty much. So, if we got these water bottles, they got a limited contract to be something doper in the next couple amount of time. I don't know what a time
Well, we shouldn't
for the
even.
water bottles.
My friends are always like, "You shouldn't even be drinking out of these." I'm like, "Bro,
Well,
it's
you
too
know,
difficult to switch over. I can't be just walking around with a metal
Shit,
thing all the time."
I shouldn't be walking outside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. No,
Bro,
feel
right
you.
now
It
that's
don't
how it
even matter.
feels. Right now that's how it feels.
It don't even matter. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? We all got our time. That's the crazy thing about the shit. Because like music always came back in my life no matter where I was in it.
It's like that reliable girl, bro.
I
It's like
mean,
you always fall
I
back-
never even chased it. I never fell on it, none of
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Like it came back into me, like forced me back in the studio type shit.
That's
so I'm
beautiful,
like,
bro.
fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of the fact, it always felt like, you know, I didn't get knocked off like everybody else.
Yeah.
You didn't let it knock you down.
Nah, I was 10 toes in it just like everybody else. I
Yeah.
just didn't get knocked off. So if I'm out here
Okay.
on borrowed time, might as well still chase this dream. So the fuck I look like, you know, just sitting here, not saying that I'm better than the next, because I'm standing right next to the next.
This reminds me of that conversation we had in the studio after you recorded last time, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just, everything getting lined up again.
Oh yeah.
Like just getting our priorities straight and just like kind of humbling ourselves at the same time because of the situations that happen. Like think about all the situations that have happened to us individually this year and how humbled it has made us and how strong it has made us.
I don't even like using the word humble. I just think we just used our lessons. We just used our fuck ups as lessons, and now we know how to approach.
But I guess when I say be humble, it means like being humble to me is like I can have humility when I see somebody in the situation I was in and understand to show them the patience that somebody showed me. Yeah. But I think you're right. I don't disagree with you.
Oh yeah. It's just you.
Because I had to have a lot of people do that to me because I didn't know. Like, nobody told me. Like, nobody showed me game like that.
And that was fucked up.
Yes.
Because of that, like, our generation, I hate to keep saying generation and shit like that, but it was like, nigga, I was 18 in 2010. You know what I'm saying? I graduated the class of 2010. So everything after that, nigga, I was right there. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I was right there. 06 babies and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 13 with our own trap type shit. Like, it's a real difference just within the quality of people. And it all started with the music. It was just one day, nigga, now we in skinny jeans, and everybody was cool with it. One day we doing this and everybody's cool with it. So now it became easier to follow these trends to where now, nigga, if you ain't part of the circus, you an outcast. You know what I'm saying? You are the circus in a way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, nigga, I got my shit I stand on, and the game don't like that as far as like hip hop and the mainstream game. Anything mainstream. Because you're gonna fuck around and just be an entertainer, starving artists just be happy with your fame. Nigga, I'm not about to be out here like that. Nigga, I'm not about to get 100 autographs on the metro. That's not what I'm in it for. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather nobody know me in my Porsche. You feel me? Yeah. The fuck I look like, nigga? I'm in this for this money, but I'm gonna still make some shit that I can go to sleep about. I'm not gonna be tossing and turning when I'm 60 because now I'm a meme over some goofy shit that I did with a bitch,
or that you didn't do,
or some shit I did on TV. And I can never not do too much because I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because
I was talking about more about regret, because that's what everybody says when you get older. You just have, stuff that you either are like, man, like I should have done that, or stuff that you're like, I should have done that.
Yeah, that's every day.
And I'm tired of living in like I'm just gonna do it from now on. I'm like, I'm not gonna think about woulda, shoulda, coulda. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, bro, because that's the only. What I'm realizing is, bro, is like with all this shit happening, it's like everything, like you said, how music keep coming back in your life, bro. Yeah. It's like that with not just with the music, but just what it is with the music. But I'm talking about like everything we're doing is coming to us. It's never forced. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, okay, well, this is because we all did shit that it showed, like the God showed us, y'all shouldn't be doing this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not just even getting in trouble, like some shit like, oh hell no, I see the results of that shit, and it's like, bro, we're opening so many doors. It might be minute and like little like growth in it, but it's like you seeing everybody else who's been rapping since 2016, 2017, niggas and fell off, went to prison, or not even that, bro. You seeing us, we just steadily. So it's like, bro, this shit is meant. Even it don't gotta be super stardom. It can just be shit that we all are gonna be happy and satisfied at the end of the day of what we have. And I don't think a lot of people can even say that, but a lot of people don't even know who they are, what they in life for. And that's like I said, bro. Because I remember when what's up?
That was dope.
No,
bro.
But I remember when
dope.
I remember
That's
when bro
clipped.
Yes, bro. I remember when bro won the coast to coast shit, bro.
Dope.
When he told me about it, cause I was but 16 at that time, and I was kind of about to start hopping off the porch, and so I'm like, this nigga going to Miami and shit. But I tell him to this day, bro, if I was just about 3 years older, bro, and we would have went together, bro, it would have been. We might have still lost, but it would have been a different thing. Like, but we would have been right back that next week because we didn't already made, knew somebody. You know what I'm saying? We shook hands with that right motherfucking shit. But that just gave God, God gave bro the shit to see like, hey, you made it. You got the talent, but I gotta knock you off real quick for a little bit for about 2.5 years.
That's why I think it all goes back to the humility part.
Yeah,
you guys have been through some stuff where it's like there's no excuses at that point though, and that's what comes with that shit is like a lot of like grit and a lot of like feeling like that's sometimes how I feel. Like I feel like even though everybody that I work with now like loves me and pretty much like praises me, they're like, man, you're so good at what you do. I still feel like an underdog. Like I still feel like, oh, I'm not fucking good enough. Like it's just not enough.
And I talked to my bro about that.
No matter what I do, I always feel that way. I felt that way since the day I started.
I always feel like I'll be slacking, bro. Like I'll be like, bro, because when I was growing up, I battled with dyslexia and shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so I had trouble like reading and writing and all like that, and that's why I always like started getting to writing and shit because I had to always do it. But I think that was the biggest thing for me. Why I always felt like I'm slacking because I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I felt like after 3rd grade, bro, I always felt shit was like easy for me. Like I always felt like, bro, I'm not gonna do this shit. I'm not gonna study for this, and I'll still find a way to pass. Like always, not cutting corners, but it felt like I was. And so now in this music shit, it's like how we knocking out goals and shit, like a whole business. It's like, am I missing something? Yeah. Am I cutting the cord? But it's like, no, bro, it was in you the whole time. And that's where you said the humility, all that shit comes into play because now you're realizing like, oh, like I'm in a stage of growing and becoming a better person. Yeah. You just in the eye of the storm, so you're not going to really see that until, you look back on it 8 years from now and be like, hey, bro, remember when I was like 20, 21 and I had that change? Or when you was 27, 28 and you had that, like, bro, it's going to be shit like that, bro. But we got to stay hungry and we got to stay, loving what we do, bro. Like, and we can't waste a day.
I think we just got to, like, part of it is, like, soaking in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, realizing that what we're living in right now, down the road, is going to be the golden years that we look back on as, like, when things first started and things first started moving in the right direction.
Yes, bro.
And the thing I want for 2022 is like I want to have glowing skin. I want to have financial success. I want to have freedom, like emotionally. I want to just be done with the shit, like the parts of myself that are just not serving me.
Yes, bro.
And just like move on and just like like let go, because that's the hardest part about growing up is like learning to let go of all the little things that you didn't think like mattered. You didn't think mattered because when you were growing up, you just felt like I'm making do with what I got.
Yeah.
But it's like once you get a taste for what it could be, like once you set a higher goal, like 50,000, you're probably gonna blow past that.
I guarantee you I will.
Because you're setting the bar so high that you're gonna overachieve naturally.
Yeah. I was telling bro that this morning on the phone, bro. I was like, bro, at the end of 2022, I said, I think this is going to be the thing that like lays everything out. Like this is going to be that year where everybody's like, that's when it changed. Because everybody's seen it a little bit now, but the year's almost over.
It changed now though. It changed like we've already made the decision that it's changed. I'm not like expecting. My expectations are confirmed. I know what's coming. Because the consistency has shown me that, and for me, I've been trying to listen a lot more. Like that's kind of the hardest part, because when I grew up, I would just talk like all the time, and people would always tell teachers to be like, "Shut up," and I just couldn't. I was like, I just can't. But as I got older, I would just be quiet, but I would just like it wasn't like good quiet. It was just like I'm like holding it all in.
I feel you.
And then I get home and I'm like I can't shut up. I just keep talking, and it's like finding the balance in that. Like I think it's important to have space. Like sometimes we won't talk for a day. It's just like I'm just chilling. But I consistently check in on the people I need to check in on, because when I deprive myself of that, that's when I need to be worried. Like my family hit me up recently. I hung out with all of them individually, and I needed that. And it's like you don't know you need it until afterwards, and you're like thinking back, like, bro, like when's the last time I did that?
Yes, bro.
And just make sure that I have my house in order, because everything else is.
It don't matter.
And
that's what I started realizing too.
At all.
With with the family aspect of it, bro. Of course, everybody know that's my brother. But it's like, just even with my folks and everything, bro, it's like when I realized like all I have is my family, it was like it turned on for me, bro. Like
powerful.
Last year, like everybody know, bro. Like I said last year, that's when everything hit the fan, and I was like, okay, I see when the smoke clear who I can still depend on in a way. When not in a way, all the way. It was just crazy, bro. But that's why now I'm not trying to be a prick or a dick about it, but when I'm saying like, bro, I'll die behind this shit and I don't give a fuck who in my way, bro, I'ma get what I need, bro. Bro, niggas can't stop us, bro. Cause you already see what it is, bro. I don't shit. Tell a nigga to his face, nigga, move, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, cause it's straight like that, bro. You don't give a fuck about what we got going on, so I'ma just keep staying in my lane
They
doing
weren't
what I gotta
supporting
do.
us when we were hungry and we didn't have any money for food.
Exactly. You got niggas. I ain't even gonna say that, but yeah,
I
bro.
hear you.
No, yeah, I agree with you. But I was about to say some shit, but yeah, I'm like, no, hold my tongue.
Yeah, definitely. We just gotta remember that.
Mhm.
It's what it reminds me of what I said when we should wrap up too. We're at 30 minutes,
Yeah.
but it reminds me of what I said when we were praying right before we started performing,
Mhm.
where I said that this was like predestined.
Yeah.
Like, hold your chest high, hold your head high. Like, this was predestined for you.
Yes.
Just like embrace this moment. I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about it, bro. I'm sorry, but
There you
it's
go,
dope, bro. It's dope
Real
to think
shit.
about.
There you go, baby.
Because it's just important to remember that, like, you're not gonna have that moment again. Like,
Yeah,
the next
bro.
time it's gonna be bigger, different. So we just gotta like love that, like let that shit out.
That's
you know
my
what I mean?
nigga right here,
That's
bro.
just
This
important,
nigga
bro. That shit's
crazy, bro.
important,
My
bro.
nigga crying and shit,
My
bro.
bad, bro. I'm just letting it out.
This shit don't happen in no man.
No,
I'm
bro.
telling you, bro. This some real shit.
But it's dope. It's dope to see. From day one, it's dope to see. Cause when what you put out, you get back tenfold. But you have to just give it out, not expect
Yeah,
it
bro.
back. Just give it out and just be like, it's gone.
Mm.
And when it comes back, it's not gonna come back the way it was. It's gonna come in a different form. So it's
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Things are lining up. We're excited, bro. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Comment, like, share. Let us know if there's anything you want us to improve. If the audio sucks, we'll get new mics.
Yes, sir.
If the camera's like, guys, this is not working, we'll figure it out. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.